coming out on this beautiful Tuesday night to the Brooklyn Comedy Collective and our first industry showcase.
Tonight we are so excited to present to you some of our main stage performers, all of which represent the voice of this theater.
And we've invited them to perform a plethora of material for you. So you're going to be seeing stand-up, characters, songs, storytelling, and more tonight.
If you need to use the restroom, or if there's an emergency, or if you get hungry, all of those things happen over there. Emergency exit is the same way you came in. The bathroom is just behind you there, and the sink is outside of the bathroom.
Great. Without further ado, you guys, enjoy the show!
Hey, what's going on, you guys? I just love this song and I want us all to appreciate it together. And that was for sure planned. Are you guys good? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because of that. Also, because I wasn't introduced with my credit. Which is that I recently won Best Set at an open mic in Manhattan. So, not because I was the funniest, but because I stayed until the end. And I did such a good job laughing at the other comedians. So, absolutely, you guys can come on in, no problem. A little late, but it's just a showcase, so it's not that big of a deal. No, has anyone in here ever heard a woman say, "Mosquitoes love me"? Like maybe a little bit too much of her self-worth is resting on that. Okay, cool, that woman is me. She is I. Just kind of want to confess, guys, up top, I'm not someone who knows how to use the phrase, "we out here." But we out here, we out here. A little bit of a swing and a miss on that. Does anyone live in New York? A little bit of a long shot. Okay. Couple people. Good. Whenever I get on the train here, I like to keep everyone in the loop by yelling, "I'm going to be getting off in a few stops." Just something I do. You do it too, that's good. This is something that happens to me a lot in New York. I don't know if it happens to you, y'all. But when you go into a store and you realize it's too expensive for you, how long do you fake shop? For me, it's 57 minutes. And one interaction with the saleswoman where I'm like, "Excuse me? Do you accept $1,000 bills here?" Okay. Okay, well, good. Because that's all that I have with me in my Jansport. I do. You guys know when you're at work and you can like feel someone reading your computer screen behind you? Whenever that happens, I like to really quickly Google who is Jerry Seinfeld. Play that game a little bit. Anyone in a relationship here? A new relationship? Okay, almost everybody. That's wild. That's good. Okay, I feel like if you're in a new relationship, it is so important to bring up the future every single day. Like if there's ever a time where you're kind of like laughing, having fun, put a stop to it and be like, "What is this?" So that's good advice. I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years. Yeah. All through college. Yeah, super enthused about that. That's good. We do fight, sometimes, not too much, just every day. No, JK, every other day. I realize that every single fight we have boils down to me being like, "I don't understand why you don't handle every single situation that you are in exactly as I would handle it." It's every fight, so he has some stuff to work on. Obviously, JK, it's me. It's me. I live with my boyfriend, not to brag. I don't know if that's a brag, but if it is, my B. We live together, and I feel like as a gal living with a guy, you can be like, "Hey, babe, we should get like a big comfy chair to go over here." And guys are like, "Okay, but also, what if everything in the apartment was like a joke in some way? That be them for sure. Okay, I think I gotta get going. I gotta leave. I'm gonna leave you guys on another brag, which feels bad. I was recently hit on. Okay? I know, kind of getting juicy. I'm in a coffee shop, and a guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am." First of all, great start. Okay. So I just wanted to let you know that your face is bleeding. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can do Friday or Saturday. I'm actually free both. No, JK, I actually just turned beet red and was like, we out here. Thank you guys so much.
Nelson. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I'm sorry, I didn't need to say that. It's been said 4 or 5 times already. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a handful. See, I'm a theater person. And as you can see, no wallet in the back pocket because I got a Bachelor's of Arts in theater from Western Illinois University. There's always 9 or 10 leathernecks in the house. It's a great theater department. It's usually a college that former Illinois high school sports stars go to become bad cops. But I studied theater there, and I always remember my theater professor, my acting teacher, Professor Kincaid, always said, "Don't perform with your own wallet in your pocket because the character you're portraying does not have that wallet in their pocket." And as an 18-year-old theater student, I'm like, yes, 100%. That is me. That is what I believe. That is, I would put that in my Bible. Because I could have seen myself being in a play and having a moment where it was, all right, Father, I admit I done wrong. I done wrong. I thought the horse was injured. I didn't know it was healthy. I wouldn't have put the gun to its head if I would have known it was healthy. Papa, you have to forgive me this one time. What the hell is this? What the hell is this, Papa? This ain't mine. This ain't mine. Here's a picture of that. Some guy looks just like me, Papa. What the hell's going on? What kind of trick is this? Wouldn't want to do that if it isn't in the script. But don't worry. The wallet is out of the pocket. So I hope you enjoy the night. God damn it. Sorry, I said it again. I'm utterly brainless. Excuse me. Hello, and welcome to Craft Beer Heaven. I will be your bartender, Emmett, or as I call myself, the keeper of all good things. Let me take you through what we have on draft this evening. We're having an Eagle's Head IPA made just down the street. Awesome, guys. Next up, we have the Chimney City IPA. Awesome stuff. ABV in the high 100s. Please walk home after that one, or get an Uber. Joy. Next here, we have the Skywalker IPA. Yeah, that Skywalker. Luke, I am your father. I don't give a damn. Just pour me a damn beer. This beer you should have. Yoda Savage. Right here, we have a Winter Kolsch, which I'm really excited about. Also made down the other street. And as I drink it, I usually say, winter is coming, as well as a hangover with me and my cryptocurrency friends. Right here, we have a German Bluttischquck. It's fun. And right here, if you don't do beer, and if you're against gluten, well, first I would have to register you with the Bourdain Society of Culinary Zoinks. But second, I would highly recommend it. It's called the Ripe Bitch Pear Cider. It's absolutely delicious. I had fun with it. But if you're not interested in any of these, we do have brown liquor. That's right, the hard stuff. Most of the people I know who drink that are vile, inhumane, lewd, loud, and relatively bad people. Did I mention they're my best friends? And I see you're leaving without getting a drink. That's fine. Oh, sad face emoji. I guess I was not the droid you were looking for. Cheers. Welcome to Playwriting 101. If that's not where you're supposed to be, stay. Now, the first thing about a play is, of course, the characters. But a character can't exist without the story. What is a story? Well, I'll just make one up off the top of my head. Say it's about a woman who works in a house where rich people live. Say she came over on a ship from Europe and she's rummaging around the house. Things are normal. There's a few dramatic things happening, and I'm making this up off the top of my head. There's a few things that are happening within the house, and this woman finds a letter underneath a box. But she finds this letter, and it's about a loved one who's across the sea at war, who's in love with a girl who lives in that house. I'm just making this up off the top of my head. It's not a play that I've written in the past that was neglected and rejected. Say this letter then becomes lost again. Well, someone else in the house must have found that letter. But we don't know who took the letter. Why? Who would be interested in the letter as well? Somebody who's still in America who is in love with the same woman who wants that letter to be destroyed. But the only person who would know about it is the woman who works in the house who found the letter in the first place. I have you, I have you, I have you. I see you're writing this down. Hold off on that. So, we have two people in love with the same person, but it's not revealed who it is. Soon the parents find out that there's something going on, so they take the maid from the house. They bring her upstairs, they talk to her. What's going on? Tell me. And she says, I'm sorry, I don't know. It's just that I found the letter. That's right, she's French. Bet you didn't see that one coming. And then she says, I don't know who could have taken it. And then the father says, well, it was perhaps my son. He's a strapping young lad. And he comes into the room, and he reveals to his family that he's gay. That's right, you didn't think that was coming, but he mouths it in the first scene. You don't see it necessarily unless you're paying attention. How about that for a story? And then the second act happens. They say that those who cannot do teach. I say, if you teach well enough, then if there's a God in heaven, you can do it again!
Va-da-do, 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 I, singing. Sing-ing. Singing. All singing is art, but is all art singing? Yes. A painting sings. Va-da-do-way, va-da-do-way. A sculpture sings. Sweet da-do-da-do-do. Singing, sing song, ding dong, knock knock, who's there? Art. Hello everyone, I'm Ian Lockwood, and today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the human voix, as they say in French. Or as they say in English, sound. You see, just as a painter paints his canvas with his paints, a singer paints a room with sound, wow, wow. Sound da. Now, I'm going to be walking you through a bit of an exercise today, but before we get started, singing can be very dangerous and very taxing on the body. So, in case anyone gets hurt, do any of us know the acronym for how to treat an injury? It's RICE. Rest, ice, compression, eat rice. Now, for the purposes of this exercise, I want you to pretend that your torso is a house. And now don't worry, it's not really. Now this house has many rooms in it. It has attics, basements, backyards, bedrooms, bathrooms, combination office space, and gift wrapping rooms. Now, you live in this house with two people, your dog and your mother. Now, your dog is a very, very good boy, but your mother makes him sleep in the yard. So what do we want to do for him? We want to expand the backyard, breathing into your back. Good. Now your mother. Your mother is a very wicked woman. And so what we want to do with her, that's right, we want to push her down into the basement as low as she can go. Into your diaphragm. And now we put that all together. Dog in the back and mother in the basement. And now let's try it all together, breathing in. Dog in the back and mother in the basement. Mother! Thank you. Thank you all so much for having me. My name is Ian Lockwood. It's a pleasure to be here. A little bit about me. You might not expect this, but I'm actually an introvert. And if you don't know what an introvert is, it's just something I say for attention. Excuse me? Do you know who you're talking to? Madison. Maddysonnene, okay? You do not know me and you do not know my life, so don't step to me, okay? I am not that kind of girl, and even if I was that kind of girl, I would do it better than you. Because I am strong and I am intelligent, and most of all, I'm down to earth, okay? And maybe I did get to study abroad in Italy, but like, you don't understand how frightening and isolating it can be to be in a foreign country where you don't speak the language and you're completely alone except for like 5 of your good friends, so why are you yelling at me? Thank you. A little bit more about me. This is actually really uncommon, but I'm actually older than my mom. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do one more character for you guys, and this is a child that I raised. Papa! Papa, I'm back from school! Oh, I learned the most marvelous thing in school today, Papa. Did you know that lobsters can live forever, Papa? How melancholy. Papa! Papa! And then we did finger paints, but I used a brush. Papa!
Hello, thank you all. My name is Anthony. I'm going to do some characters for you guys as well. I may be a little bit distracted while I do this. Please forgive me. I got some bad news today from my doctor. Yeah, turns out I've been doing yoga wrong this whole time. So, I've only got a few more months to live. I'm going to do my best tonight. There we go, perfect height. Perfect height. Oh my God. I don't want to start on a negative note, though. I'm kind of excited right now. I'm in the middle of a big project, and it's going pretty well. I'm starting a PAC to try and get the federal government to make it a law that all news organizations must include rainbows as part of the weather report. Right? Yeah. Because when you wake up in the morning, you want to be able to flip on the news, see if you need to dress for a rainbow. I want to know if I should dress for a rainbow. I want to know if I should wear my little hat. My little rainbow hat. I do have another little exciting piece of news I'll share with you real quick, and then I'll get into some good characters. Yeah, as an actor, this is a big one for me. I just got my headshots taken, new headshots, so thank you. Congratulations. Went with the option, this is a first for me, went with the option that I got to do 2 different looks. Did 2 different looks. I did one with glasses, the other one with even more glasses. So be on the lookout for that. Here's some characters for you. Here's some good characters. This is this first one's real. It's quick and it's short. This is a guy that's at a bar. He's hitting on women. He gets the pickup line almost right. Almost gets it right. Ooh, girl. Oh, damn girl. Woo. You got fucked up when you fell from heaven. Thank you. That's one character. This is another character. This is well, let's start here. Okay, this is more of a dialogue. This is at an office. we got a weird guy at the office, and then in this little miniature scene, there's going to be a normal guy as well. And I'm going to take the microphone out. And you'll know that which one's the normal guy because he'll stand in a normal way. And then the weird guy is going to stand, he's going to act weird. So you'll be able to tell. So this is these two guys in an office. Hey, Dave, what's going on? Hey, what's up? How was your weekend? It was good. Not long enough. You think that's bad? My weekend wasn't wide enough. Thank you. Technically, 2 more characters there. Here's this one. This one takes a little bit of a quick setup, and I think everyone will relate when I say. So I had when I was growing up, there was a kid that was all through elementary school. His parents were very overprotective. He was very sheltered, never allowed to leave home. And then around middle school, he started hanging out with all the other kids. And he was a little bit off because of it. So this is that kid. So this is that kid. He's in middle school now. He's been sheltered his whole life. And now he's going out, he's hanging out with the other kids for the first time. Everyone's at a slumber party together. And after dinner, they make ice cream floats for dessert. And this is the first time he's seen an ice cream float ever. And this is his reaction. Oh, freaky! Freaky! Wait, and then this is the same kid. Now it's later in the night. Everyone's all juiced up on sugar. They're in the basement roughhousing, and they all start tickling each other. And this kid's never been tickled before. And this is his, believe me, this kid's never been tickled before. This is his reaction to being tickled for the first time. Oh, nasty! What was that? That felt nasty. That was nasty. Way later in the night, all the kids are worn out from tickling each other, and they've all fallen asleep. They're all asleep on in the basement, and this kid wakes up, and he's the only one that's awake, and he looks around and sees he's the only one awake, and this is his reaction to that. I am a god amongst men. That's a pretty good end. Character. This is the last one. This is the last character. I'm going to put the mic away for this. This one is a male stripper. This is a male stripper that accidentally poops on stage in the middle of his routine. He accidentally poops on stage, and he's trying to play it off. Male stripper accidentally poops on stage in the middle of his routine, and he's trying to play it off. Male stripper accidentally poops on stage in the middle of his routine, and he's trying to play it off. Because I don't think I have any time left. But in case you didn't get that, this is a male stripper poops on stage in the middle of his routine, and now he's trying to play it off.
Which one of you ladies pooped up here?
Hey, sorry, I had to dance. I'm Dominican, so I'm like obligated to dance to Cardi B all the time. How's everyone doing tonight? Yes? All right, well, I'm going to get a little political here. Like, what does she have to say about politics? I don't know. Midterms are coming up. I hope everyone's voting. Everyone's going to vote. No, that side's not voting. Okay, great. Cool. A few weeks ago, Obama did this really great speech at a college, and he told, all these college students that, only 1 in 5 millennials voted in the 2016 elections. And, it should be no wonder that, our views aren't represented in current day politics because we didn't vote. And, I was really thinking about that, and I took that to heart, and I thought about some political platforms of my own that no one's really addressing. And the first one for me is inflation, but specifically condom inflation. Now, I bought a pack of 36 condoms in Obama's America, and it has lasted me, a few years because those expire and I fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, on top. And, they expired. I fucked the whole box through. Who knows? Expired. And, so I had to go buy new ones in, present day Trump America. And, they definitely say, everyone's an adult until it's time to have a difficult conversation. I feel like everyone's a hardcore feminist until it's time to buy condoms at CVS. And then you're like, the self-checkout's not working. What the fuck? But yeah, and then I saw how much they were. Now, just how much do you think one singular condom cost in 2018? 1 unit of condom. Anyone have a guess? $1? It was 3 for $8. The condoms were, which means each condom was $2.66. Now, in my head, my math, it's $2.66. That's the equivalent of 1 MetroCard swipe. This dick better be equal or greater value than a day at Coney Island. It better be more fun and interesting and bring more value to my life than a day at the Met. Because it's free, donation based, but it's free. It better bring more discovery to my life than, a day at the Flatlands. I don't know what's at Flatlands, but the bus goes there, and I can get there with the MetroCard swipe. When I was finally having sex with that guy, he just was having problems getting it up, and it's cool because I'm cool, I'm a cool girl, and I was like, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine, and he's like, okay, and he takes it off and he throws it in the garbage. I was like, no! He didn't call me back, but another thing that I'm worried about or that I care about is Medicare expansion, and that's important to me because I was on Medicare, and that was the best insurance I've ever had in my life. And when I made too much money when I made $13.75, and I could no longer afford to be on Medicare. So they told me that my birth control was going to cost $40 a month, and I was just really weighing the options. I was like, $40 a month. I don't really fuck that much to have. That's like paying $40 a month to go to a gym, maybe once every 3 months, and then 1 month you go to it 5 times, and then it doesn't call you back. So that's why I don't belong to gyms. I just do ClassPass. Another, issue that's really important to me is, well, I'll just preface it by saying this, everything, all I had in life was that women were superior to men, they were smarter, and that's why men have to oppress us and stuff, that whole thing. And then I went to a strip club, and I don't know, man, if I was in World War II, I would get all the secrets like manipulated out of me by these men. I got so hard. I ran out of money in an hour. But as Romeo was sitting on my lap, he was telling me about the working conditions that these strippers have to endure. And, you know, it really made me sad. And I was like, God, Romeo, you have to unionize. And he was like, no, you're right. This is $20. I was like, okay. Of course. So unions are really important. Finally, I'll leave you with this. You know, a lot of people recently, I mean, not recently, but we all have social media now. So, you know, white people will call the cops on black people for being in public spaces. You know, they'll make them prepay for meals at IHOP, at LA Fitness, in golf. I don't know. These are all real scenarios. But, you know, I just have to say, you know, as a political platform, that if white people are scared of black people, it's because they don't know how much anime black people watch. Really, it's really disarming amount of anime. You know, when you see a black person, specifically a black man, and you're scared of him, just ask him which Dragon Ball Z he watches. Not if he watches, but he definitely will watch one iteration of them. And then you'll feel inclined to rob him. Thank you. That was my political platform. I'm Millie Tamarez.
How you doing, guys? I'm Tommy McNamara. Nice to see you. All right. Happy to be here. I was raised very Catholic. My mom told me that when I was a little boy, she thought I was going to grow up to be a Catholic priest. It's kind of a weird thing to hear, you know? So you're saying, Tommy, you could be whatever you set your mind to. But if I had to guess, I'd say celibate. I just turned 28. I know I don't look a day over second marriage. My ex-girlfriend said to me once that trying Rogaine couldn't hurt. I was like, if we're not counting feelings, then yes. You're right. You think I wanted a Peyton Manning forehead and a Papa John's body? I'm a newly single man. People keep asking me this. They keep going, so Tommy, you back on the apps? Huh? You back on the apps? They always say back on the apps. Like as if I had some legendary run on the apps before. I like to picture like it's an action movie and they're like, Tommy, we need you back on the apps. And I'm like, I gave that up a long time ago. I put my thumb away, I'm never swiping again. Won't even look at a girl who's fluent in sarcasm. I never had sex when I was younger. I used to lie about it. I lied to my doctor about it, which is a good thing to do. Like when I was like 17, my doctor was like, so Tommy, are you sexually active? And I was like, yeah. It's a weird lie to tell. Like especially to a doctor, you know? Like what was I gonna gain from that socially? Like as if the doctor was gonna text my buddies to tell them about it. He's like, yo, your boy is a savage. Like, thanks, Dr. O'Brien, you're a good wingman. I appreciate that. I never had sex in high school, but I would carry a condom in my wallet all the time. Which I think is the high school equivalent of being a doomsday prepper. Because everyone's like, it's not gonna happen, and you're like, I'm prepared for anything. And I have a bunker. The most embarrassing thing that happened to me in high school was my dad walked onto me masturbating. That happened to any of you guys? Did my dad walk in on you guys? No? He used to go from town to town. He's a very sick man. No, he's a good guy. Seriously, you guys should look up Robert. You'd love him. I will say it did happen. I will say in my defense, I thought nobody was in the house. He didn't even knock on the door before he came in. Teenage boy, huh? I'll also say in his defense, I was in my parents' bedroom. There is an explanation. It's where the only computer in the house was. What was I supposed to do, huh? Use my imagination? I'm not in jail. I don't have to do that. He walks in, sees what's going on immediately. He didn't say a word. We've never spoken about it. He has seen me tell this joke multiple times. We still have never spoken about it, which is true. But he just walked in, saw what was going on, and then like, what did he head to the ground, and he just like wanted to break the silence, so he just started whistling. So I never got a sex talk from my dad. I did get a masturbation whistle. Folks, if you know me, you know that I'm constantly surveying the media landscape. And one thing I've noticed is that all the money these days is on Broadway. You know what I'm talking about? It's all in musicals. That's where all the money is, you know? Hamilton, Spamilton, Rent, Sprint, it's all there. So I've been trying to take my stand-up and turn it into a musical. Would you guys mind if I tried that tonight? Thank you. Okay, this is a musical based on those jokes you just saw. He was a Catholic boy from Illinois. His mama thought he'd be a priest by now, but instead he's a broke comedian, a different kind of celibacy vow. And he turned 28, and the world had got much colder, 'cause he had a hairline high as an airline, so he looked much older. Alright, this next part is the doctor. Tell me, have you been laid, my son? Don't tell me any lies. Why do you have that condom in your wallet? And why is it magnum size? And this next part is my dad. I'm just coming home from work, happy to be alive. Hopefully I'll see my son today. Don't have to knock on the door. Oh no! What do I say to my son with his dick in his hand? Why didn't I teach him to be a more dignified man? I guess I'll say and then I'll just stand there for 525,600 minutes. Thank you guys so much. This has been Hamilton. Thank you.
That was Chewbacca ordering a You Pick 2 at Panera. Longer, 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 longer. Okay, so the other side. Longer, longer, longer. You're shorter. No, Gabriel, make it longer. I'm kidding. That was God designing the first Brontosaurus. Ah. Yes. That was white people basking in the light of their own privilege. Oh, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Yes, I don't have time right now. Excuse me, excuse me. It's true, it's true. That was a salmon who's changed their mind. Longer, longer, longer. All right, the other side. Longer, longer, longer. That was God deciding how long race and gender inequality was going to last in America. Hey, does anyone need any water? Do you guys need any water? Two waters? One water? Two? Yeah, listen, if anyone wants to plug in their phone and just DJ, please go right ahead. This is just like a Spotify daily mix. Did you guys see the veranda? It is so pretty this time of year. There's one deviled egg. Anyone want the deviled egg? I made them. So they're really good. No, that's so nice. I'm not gonna have it. I made it for you guys. That was me hosting a foursome. That was a geisha looking at a man riding on a bicycle through a marketplace and causing him to crash into a fruit stand. Yes. That was me getting a boner in the Greco-Roman wing of the Met.
Uh-oh, did someone say Chef Colby? Hi, everybody. Welcome to my cooking show, Molto Bene. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make pickles, or as they're called in my house, tiny, very small, little squishy sour sausages. Okay? But first, I've actually made some pickles that you guys can try right now. So, Brian, can we pass those out real quick? There, guys. They're good. They're clean. I made those. They're good. He made it. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, wow, that guy with the hat, he looks pretty weak. Is that what you're thinking? You're thinking, that guy with the hat, Chef Colby, I could probably beat that guy up. You can be honest, you're probably thinking, damn, I want to knock that fucking mustache off his face. Is that what you're thinking? You're thinking, you know what, I'm going to punch him in the mouth, you make his teeth normally like this, they're going to fall flat, and he's going to have to smush food like that forever. Well, don't do it. Don't do it. That's my guy right there. That's my fucking boy, dude. If you do that to him, you're gonna have to deal with me. I got big ass hands, alright? You guys were actually thinking about beating me up, right? Please don't do that. I'm so soft. Anyways, we're here to make pickles, right? And so, contrary to popular belief, pickles are actually made from cucumbers. Now, if you're picking out if you're picking out cucumbers for pickle making, you want them to be small and firm, kind of like if you were picking out a baby. You're not going to get a huge and soft baby, you know? And the next thing you know, you're sleeping on the baby. But yeah, so basically these guys are just like crunchy little water pockets. Not a lot of flavor. So we gotta take these guys down to, that's right, Flavor Village. With a first off, at spices and herbs as well. And I like to get my spices and herbs from my local spice dealer. Damien, are you here? Are you here, dude? I fucked up, dude. I fucked up bad, dude. I didn't bring no spices at all, dude. Wanna buy some weed? Okay. It's dank, dude. Are you sure? You might want to grab a... Okay. Might make you relax though. Okay. Okay. I don't know how many goddamn times I need to tell this guy I don't smoke weed. One time? Jesus Christ. One time I smoked a bomb in high school, and then we went to get fast food, and I threw up on myself in the front of the car. Needless to be saying, I don't smoke weed anymore. Anyways, it's no problem here because I always bring a secret stash of my own herbs and spices here. Now, this is what I like to call Colby's Mix. Maybe a new name for that, but basically these are just a bunch of crunchy boys in here. I kind of think about them as like, kind of like my secret friends. Colby, you're so sweet. You're so fun and sincere. I have more friends. I don't know why I don't have more friends. But anyways, it's just, you know, peppercorns, etc., mustard seeds in there. I also like to use hot chilies. Now, my mom says I can't take spicy, but she's wrong. I'm not always in the mood for spicy. It doesn't mean we should be arguing about it. But anyways, you can just add those guys straight in there. You can use a lot of those boys there. Nice. We're also going to add some fresh dill. Now, back in the day, people used to call fresh dill the little green girl hair. But nobody calls it that anymore, and so neither do you, okay? Just give them guys a nice little smushy in there. Help, my wife, wait, you're leaving me behind. But they're fine, don't worry about them. Alright, well, now the last thing you gotta do is you gotta add a brine. You might be thinking, oh my god, is he talking about that guy Brian we saw at first that was talking about the teeth that got flattened out? I don't want to see him anymore. No, I'm talking about a brine. A brine is just a mixture of salt and water. 3 tablespoons of salt to every quart of water. You just pour this guy in there. Oh yeah. Yeah. How you guys doing? Nice. Now they're all nice and submerged. So what's going to happen inside here is they're going to ferment. And to explain that, I'd like to invite up my friend lactic acid bacteria. Lactic acid bacteria, are you here? It's Lab for short, dude. I'm not going to tell you again, bro. What's up, guys? My name's Lab, dude. I'm gonna make this brief because I got a doctor's appointment. I woke up, I could not feel my face. Basically, dude, you guys know how humans eat food and then convert that into poop and sometimes crap? Well, basically what I do is when I'm in a salty environment, I eat the sugars off of the cucumbers, the natural sugars, convert it into lactic acid. So next time you guys are thinking, why are cucumber pickles sour? Why don't you just think about that? It's basically bacteria poop. Wow, that was super gnarly, but also terribly true. Well, that's basically it for fermentation. Basically, you can leave these guys for 3 days, they'll turn into half sour pickles. Wow, we're crunchy, dude, kinda sour. You can leave them for a full week, full sours. We're sour as hell, dude, crunch us down, it's go time. Or you can leave these guys for a lifetime and you'll have a companion that you know you can rely on. Kind of like my baby boy, I don't know if I mentioned Kyle. Kyle's my son. Kyle was 10 months old when he disappeared. He's a father of 5 and a professional football player. This is him at the beach. This is him playing ball for the first time at golf. This is him when you fell asleep. But anyways, it's not about Kyle. If you see him come, that I never knew anyone like him. Anyways, guys, I hope you learned something today. I want you to remember that it doesn't matter what you eat, as long as it's multiple band.
Hey everyone, my name's Tim. I'm going to start by doing an impression. This is the bassist in Shawn Mendes' band.
I thought that I've been hurt before.
Start from the beginning, please. Thanks.
I thought that I've been hurt before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Gotta feel that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive. We're calling you my lover, and move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. Shaking, falling onto my knees, and now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself, aching, begging you to come out. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, just like a moth.
That's that. I'm going to do a character real quick. This character is called the Best Boy. Hey, Miss McFall. I know you have to teach class, but can I show you something? Oh, come on, Miss Teacher of the Year. You always do what you're told. Look, you showed me that English is actually cool, so let me show you something, okay? Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, here we are. Do you trust me? Okay, close your eyes. All right, open. It's a skunk fucking a beehive. He's going at it like a champ. And yet, I can't stop looking at you. Mr. Fall, I know I'm young, but will you go to college with me? I'm 30. So that makes me a millennial technically, and I do think the criticism millennials get is like earned. Like if you're not getting paid for writing, then where do you get off calling yourself a writer? You know? If you're not getting paid for comedy, then where do you get off calling yourself a comedian? And if you're not a vampire bat, fox bat, river otter, chameleon, or great blue heron, then where the fuck do you get off calling yourself my favorite animal? Tommy? Hey, Tommy? Thank you. Yeah, come on in. Tommy, everyone. I'm going to do a few songs, and I'm going to go. So I'm going to do a few songs. Every hiss begins with snake. Thank you, Tommy. Okay, I'm going to do one more song, and then I'm going to go. Can you play that track, please? A dog and a cat get together. You know what they'll do. They'll pump and they'll suck and they'll hump and they'll fuck and give birth to you know who. A squirrel is what happens when a dog makes love to a cat. Some say that I'm wrong, so I wrote out this song, 'cause it's not quite as simple as that. The dog and the cat must be married. If a squirrel be the baby they need. But if a dog and a cat make love unbetrothed, they'll give birth to a nugget of weed.
That's right, a nugget of weed.
That's right! So when you put it back on, just remember this song. With the weed in your bowl as a story untold. When a dog loves a cat and they leave it at that. The baby that's born is weed. I'm Tim, bye guys.
Welcome to the most famous kitchen anywhere in the world. There are 4 talented home cooks standing in front of us. Sadly, tonight there are only 2 white aprons for the taking.
Now, your challenge to win an apron centers around the most eaten protein in the entire world.
Chicken.
Now it's time to show us how you can work with it.
It's chicken.
It is the iconic
Chicken. Oh, come on.
Long and stupid hair, get changed, glossy. Or L'Oreal Paris Nutri-Gloss shampoo for hair. Kiss a ball and turn around because you've got new style with this Glycosil. Keep it real and watch your hair turn into a tube. Everyday, easy, breezy, beautiful L'Oreal Paris Nutri-Gloss shampoo in 8 colors.
When my period started talking to me, I started talking back to it. That's why I use Always Maxi Super Pads in thin. I like the way the blue liquid acts as a telephone chip to talk to the government and fold the wings. My tampon has to be truly this big. Sleepy with Always Truly tampon pads. My name is Maya.
Your challenge to win an apron centers around the most eaten protein in the entire world.
Not bacon.
It is the iconic
Chicken.
pork chop.
What? I would like to publicly apologize. I am sorry for the events that transpired at this industry event 1 minute ago. October 30th, 2018. In this very theater we find ourselves bequeathed in. My jokes, or more accurately my bit, and insofar as specificity is concerned, my video was inane
and quite frankly, stupid. My behavior a minute ago, and even more my language, and perhaps more unsettling my appearance, and ultimately most reprehensible my vibe, was unacceptable. This apology, which I mean more than any other words I have spoken in recent memory, would not be complete without mentioning that my intention was out of line, and in due time, so were my mannerisms and my physical choices. The way I wore my hat, the way I sipped my tea, the memory of all that. I stand before you willing to admit it was uproariously ill-conceived, irrelevant, and inept. I am not a video editor, and I cannot explain to you why I took this time to showcase a skill I do not have. I want to take this time actually to reprimand my candor, my tenor, my timing, my pomp, my circumstance, my attitude, my temperament, and in so many words, my personality and my humor, my aspirations, my disposition, and in fact, my interpersonal skills as well. The way I handle conflict is weak, and my nose looks too big in certain pictures. The way food gets stuck in my teeth is both disgusting as well as a just punishment for my cloying and shameless laugh. I am bad at sports. I do not even try. My body hair is not political. It is depressive. And every baby I have ever met can tell that I am a fraud. And so, to my supporters, my acquaintances, my friends and family, and perhaps most importantly to you, my audience, I sincerely apologize. I know I can never give you back this time, but I can offer you money. For the next hour, I will be outside of the theater with my Venmo. Come find me, say hi, and I will refund you the full cost of your free ticket. In the words of Stephen Sondheim, may he rest in peace. I hope he never dies, is my point. Into the Woods, he said, "Careful the things you say." Thank you so much.
Rachel Kaly.
I hate to start this off sour, but Brian, you fucked up. He said Rachel Kaly. Well, that's not how you pronounce my last name. So I'm gonna pronounce it here once and for all, and I don't want to have to do it again. Do you understand, Brian? Yes.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
So the way you pronounce my last name is my full name, Rachel. My wife. Thank you so much. That's actually my time. No, it's not. So the way you pronounce my last name is Kaly. It comes from Bin Khalifa. My dad is Moroccan, so I get the question occasionally, what are you? Asking me about my ethnicity. And the one time that really sticks out to me was in 1987. I was headlining the Comedy Cellar, and I know. There's some talk about the Comedy Cellar now, but Jerry Seinfeld was there, not on the bill. And one thing you need to know about Jerry is he is half Syrian. This is true. So North African and Middle Eastern Jews are called Mizrahi Jews. So he and I are both Mizrahi. So I do the set, buys me a drink after, then we go back to his apartment, and before I know it, he's consensually eating me out, okay? And at one point, he comes up for air, licking his lips, and he says, Rachel, what are you? Because I can't help but taste a little Mizrahi. And I actually haven't been with a man since. Thank you so much, yeah. I'm queer. Whatever. It's fine. I came out to my mom recently, and she was fine with it. You know, she voted for Obama, and she was fine with it. I think also because my sibling came out around the same time as non-binary, trans, asexual, and more Jewish than we were raised as. So I sort of went for the layup, and they went for the half-court shot. That's one way to think about it. I haven't come out to my dad. I'm estranged from him. Applause. Come on. But I have seen him within the last few years. He is a yellow cab driver, and I hailed his cab. Isn't that something? And I needed to get in it because I was late to an appointment. So I got in it, and in a few words, it was awkward. It was pretty awkward. Okay? Yeah, it was awkward. And I didn't tell him anything about myself, and he left the meter running. So, hey, that's cool. But I would like to take the time to come out to him now. So I have a speech prepared, and my friend Devin is going to come out. I'm going to play my father. He is a Moroccan immigrant. I'm pretty sure he learned everything about American culture from Seinfeld. And he, you know, there's so much to say. Thank you so much. So I'll be playing my dad, and Devin is playing me.
Sorry, Miss Rachel. You didn't tell me. That one. You look great. So this is the speech I'm coming at. She is playing me. I am playing my father, Daniel. It takes place at a coffee shop. We're in a coffee shop.
Dad, I have something to tell you.
Yeah, you gonna tell me about your career? You know, when I was your age, I was playing double bass in the Israeli Defense Forces. What's up with your career?
Okay, well, for a long time, I've known that I was different.
Yeah, you're different. You don't make any money. That's why you know your cousin. You know, your cousin did the graphics for the viral video in 2003, Time to Bomb Saddam. Maybe you take a graphic design class.
If I could just get a word in.
Okay.
I've always felt weird in environments.
All right, well, you know something. You know what's weird? Your old man can solve a Rubik's Cube in 5 seconds. Can I show you, please?
There's like 2 sentences.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck!
I don't always know where I should put it.
Well, keep it going.
I don't mind, Dad. I want you to know, I'm queer.
No, you're Jewish!
Hi, hey.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
How you
hi.
doing?
I'm so good to meet you. Joey Dundale.
Oh, Joey. Oh, yeah, I'm excited to have you.
Yeah. Sit down.
Oh, yeah, please, take a seat.
Great.
Yeah.
It's such an honor to meet you.
Oh, well, I'm glad we were able to make this happen.
Taco Bell's my favorite.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're a fan.
I
yeah.
love it. That's why I have so many taco ideas. I wanted to pitch you something. That's why I had this meeting with you.
Well, I'm all ears. I'm very excited to hear what you have to say today, Joey.
Great.
Oh yeah, we get it whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
Yeah. Great. So I was thinking a tuna.
Yeah, tuna like a fish. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. like tuna fish salad.
Okay. Oh, tuna fish salad. Okay. Yes. Well, I guess I don't really see it. I don't understand.
Crap. I wish I could explain it. I can see so clearly in my head.
Yeah.
But I just can't find the words to truly explain my idea.
Okay. Hey, listen. I think I have an idea.
What?
I happen to have a little device. I have a machine that we put on our heads, and I'll be able to see exactly what's in your mind. And what do you think about we do that?
We just want. I see, and you can see what's in mine.
Then I'll know exactly what you're talking about.
That's perfect. Then you know exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's great. You have it here.
I do have it right on me because this happened. You'll be surprised how many times it happens. So.
Great. This is
I want to know what's going on. I want to know what you're talking about.
That's supposed to have voiceover. So here's some jokes. Yesterday my house had a pretty bad day yesterday. My house burnt down, and it was especially bad because all my dogs were in it. Yeah, all my DAWGs. Anyways, maybe you'll like that joke. Maybe I'll put the video online. Thank you. Knock knock. Going pretty fast there, weren't you?
Hi, how are you? How are you tonight? Officer, how are you?
Will you be in the church? No, I don't think so. It's 3 a.m.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you're 10 miles over speed limit.
I'm speeding?
Yeah, you're speeding a little bit. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry.
I know you're sorry, but unfortunately I'm going to have to write you a ticket for that. Yeah.
Really? You have to write me a ticket?
Yeah, unfortunately I do have to write you a ticket for that.
That's, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't ever speed, I never really get...
I don't really care. It's sort of a one-time thing, If I catch you, I gotta write you a ticket, so... If I can see your license registration, we can just go on.
Come on, man. You can catch me a break here?
Nah,
you don't...
What do you mean catch you?
You don't know who I am? You don't know who I am, man?
No, who is...
You don't recognize... I mean, really? From my voice?
From your voice? No, I don't know. What are you supposed to be saying?
Whoa, really? Oh, I gotta spell it out for you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, fine. Maybe this will ring some bells. Red Robin. Yum. Ring some fucking bells for you?
I don't know. What is that?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what that is.
Robin, man. You don't know the Red Robin commercial?
I don't know what that is.
I'm the voice-over guy behind Red Robin. You never heard? Are you telling me you never heard Red Robin? Yum. Are you kidding me, man?
I don't know. Is this like fast food restaurant?
Yeah, it's a huge.
I don't do. No. I don't do that.
Chain.
I don't do that. I got kids. I'm thinking of fast food.
Oh, well, listen.
I don't do the cat fast food.
Okay, well, look, I'm a big deal. I'm a big shot.
I'm sorry, you're a big shot. I get right.
I'm a celebrity in the voiceover community. I mean, come on. I'll give you a deal. Maybe I'll give you a free a gift certificate for Red Robin.
No, I don't care. I don't go there.
Come on, man. Hey,
don't make this worse for yourself.
Well, yeah, you mentioned you had kids, huh?
Yeah, I got kids. I got beautiful kids.
Oh,
Oh my God, 12, 11, and 10.
Oh, let me tell you. How about you call your children? You hand the phone over to me, I'll go, Red Robin, yum. And you get a nice little kick out of it for your children.
No, I don't know who you are. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. You want to call my kids right now? They don't know who you are.
I'll leave a voicemail, man.
No, you leave a voicemail for my kids. It's a bribe, too.
It's not a bribe.
You're going to get in trouble doing this.
I'll leave a voicemail.
Just take the ticket.
No, I don't want the ticket. Come on. Oh, really?
Yes, you're going to get the ticket.
I'll leave a voicemail. I'm telling you.
No. Okay, come on.
What?
Get out.
What do you mean?
Get out of the fucking car.
What are you talking about?
I want to see you up the line.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah,
what?
because I don't know if it's just speeding. I want to see you up the line.
I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah,
I
come on.
can't believe this.
Get out. Come on.
What is it? What is there a camera outside? Is this? Am I on one of these prank shows?
No, there's a camera, but it's a cop camera.
Unbelievable.
And I'm recording this.
Come on,
I
bud.
need to see you up this line, up and down here.
I mean, come on, buddy. Hey, you got any birthdays coming up?
Well, absolutely. It's my wife's birthday. I have no idea what to get her.
You don't know what to get her.
No, I have no idea what to get her.
Well, how about this? You
Okay,
give,
I'll show you.
for her birthday, you give her a call, and then I'll exchange numbers with you. So when it's her birthday, when is her birthday?
Oh, it's next week.
Oh, so next week, on her day of the birthday,
Yeah.
you give me a call, you hand the phone over to your
Okay.
wife, and I'll go, Red Robin.
No, I don't want to do that.
And that'll be a birthday
No, I
present
hate
for
that.
you.
That's the same thing.
Please.
You know who the fuck you are.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, sure. Well,
You know who Jay Leno is.
oh, is that right?
That's right.
Well, then maybe she's living under a rock.
Why don't you rock the line? Rock the line, straight.
Excuse me.
I want straight as a razor.
Excuse me.
I want that straight as a razor. Right down
Excuse
the
me,
line.
is this insinuating
What?
that I would be the type to drink and drive? Is this what this is,
exactly what I'm
officer?
saying.
Okay, where's it?
It's right there.
I can't see it. Where?
It's right this way.
This way? Well, I can't. Can I go this way?
Yeah, go that
I
way.
wanna-
Yeah,
okay.
sure. Go in a line.
Okay,
straight
fine.
line.
This right here?
Yeah, that
Okay,
point,
okay,
that
all
point.
right. Okay, hold on, let me do it.
No.
Please, I have anxiety. I panic. Oh, please! Please, come on!
You failed.
I have anxiety. I have
It's not hard.
Come on, can I do
Most
it one more
drunk
time?
people even do it.
Ah! Please! Come on! Don't you have any events coming up in the police?
I'm gonna play an event for the police.
Do you have a fundraiser? I'll
Oh,
come over.
absolutely. Yeah, we have a
Robin.
pancake dinner. We have a pancake dinner. We'll never dinner for a pancake breakfast because it's savory pancake.
Oh, you do? So I'll come and I'll say Red Robin there.
No.
Please, come on. I'll do it. Can I do one more
Let's
time?
get one more shot.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm not trying to smell it. No, I'm not
You're
trying.
all over the road.
I'm not trying. You're drunk. Red Robin.
Ted Ford, you're the Red Robin guy.
Oh, anyways, we'll get started. I've got the reports right here in my attaché case. Oh my god. Not to everyone, I'm so sorry. I really apologize. I had the reports when I left my house this morning, but they seem to have been replaced with a couple of Eggo waffles. Should we look at last year's numbers? Oh my god, I tell you what, you know what, sometimes kids can be so funny. Everyone, I really apologize. I know some of you came in all the way from Japan for this meeting. I'm just going to give my husband a quick call and I'll have him fax them right over, and then we'll get started. Hi, honey. Jeff, it's me. I'm at work right I'm so sorry. I don't have any kids. I didn't prepare for today's meeting. I was just really stressed out and I didn't do it and I'm really sorry. I'm such a freaking dummy. I just unpacked my freaking lunch in front of you like a stupid ass. Sometimes I can be such an idiot! Isn't it fun to watch me in this part? How's everybody doing? Having the time of your freaking lives? Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay. Greetings, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Jack of all trades and master of none tutorials. Today's subtopic is makeup, or as the French like to call it, makeup. I'm going to begin by applying a sunny disposition with some bronzer. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this stuff, but pretty much you just like smear it all over your face. And everybody thinks that you've been out on the town or at the beach or wherever you like find some sunlight. Just the usual kind of stuff and just so fun and good. Holy shit! Somebody better alert the universe that the solar system has a new biggest star. Don't get too close, gentlemen. I'm hot, hot, hot. Second step is eyeliner. Okay, so pretty much you're just gonna smear this shit all over your eyes. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this stuff. This is from an Italian company called Meaghan. I don't know if you guys see it there on your screens, but pretty much this is some fancy stuff, and I think Meaghan is their word for good looking. Don't get too close, fellas. You might fall in our mirror. Last but not least is mouth stuff. Like the matador lures the bull. You just entice romantic partners of all kinds by applying a sinful coat of red rouge all over your mouth, the place where the mouth starts going to heaven. Pretty much you just put on as much as you can handle, and before you know it, oh, watch out, gentlemen, I have the face of an angel, but the stamina of a beast. Say you want to be a Hooters waitress. Well, pop quiz, landing strip. What are the 3 B's of Hooters? Can't got your tongue. Forget it. You're wasted. You're out of here. The 3 B's are beers, boobs, and titties. Start It's just about to get so awesome in here. Hello, ladies. It is your extreme privilege to learn from the best today. My name is Lynn Johnson. And yes, I was directing a Hooters girl. And yes, I was there when they opened the first restaurant back in 1983, 7 years ago. Now, does anybody on here want to try to tell me what the number 1 food of waitress is? Anybody? Okay, I'm gonna tell you to your face. Make it sexy. All right, here we go, ladies. Here we go. Say you got a table over here. It's a bunch of gentlemen. They're about to sit down. They're going crazy. They had a long day. They got briefcases. They're all ready to go. You gotta catch them at the pass, push the hostess out of the way, and show them how to sit down. Show them. Oh my God, were you gonna sit there? I was just being so fun. Sorry. Oh shit. Over here we got a crazy table of big fat guys. Ooh, I love the big fellas. They're so hungry. You know that they got dribbles out of their mouth. Yeah, they're sitting down. You're coming up to them. It's been a minute. They can't freaking wait. You say, hello, gentlemen. I'm a waitress. I was wondering if you guys want some chicken. Do you want a little bit of chicken from my bucket? I'm not holding a bucket, but I have a bucket somewhere with some chicken in it. And they want it. They're tweaking their nipples and their brains. They want to give you the money. They can't fucking wait. Over here, dead center, classic. The bad boys always want to be right in the center of the restaurant. You gotta come up to them. You know what they want. Tell me, what do they want? The liquor, the sauce, ladies, the good stuff, the kind of stuff that's gonna get them lit. So you wait for the moment, you know, like a jungle cat. They're up there, and you start the walk. Hello, boys. Looks like you had a long day at the office again. I was wondering if any of you bad boys are thirsty. Only have this kind of beer. Have you ever noticed beer looks like a dick? I did. I'm a slut. And ordered one of you boys want to drink a little bit of this beer. Oh, come here, Mr. Papa. Oh, Mr. right here. You want to see me open this beer in my mouth? Teach you a lesson, you fucking pervert. I'll put this beer in my mouth. You want mine? I want Oh, joke's on you girls, because death will never find me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming out. We are the BCC. We're here at the Brick Theater Wednesday to Saturday nights with shows every week. If you'd like to check us out, and if you'd like to stick around right now.
And if anyone wants a baby, I'd like to get back to my life.